Are you ready to step into the spotlight? Hello, welcome to Walk Talk with Marlene. How has the wave of traffic entangled your business or your lifestyle? Because today, this is more of an innovative period for employees. It's like it's their time to stop in their tracks to consider self-worth and what's in their best interest, because they don't feel that they're valued by companies today. So a lot of them have, of course, left the companies that they worked for, and they're now viewing new companies, or they're looking at maybe starting a business of their own. And I was looking at the other day how professionals are usually the ones who were competing against one another for jobs. So if you look at the industry today, you're looking at companies competing for people. How ironic. And you look at the way our total economy has changed. It's been changed by by this great resignation. The great resignation has affected the way that we do business, even small businesses, face to face, which is the way, the value. It is the value that we could bring to customers, going to their homes or into their businesses and facing them, being there face to face with them, and being able to establish trust, rapport. And we have to do that now virtually. So you're seeing people on screens as opposed to actually being able to reach out and shake hands with them. And that's a part that's really harmful now within our industries. And then there was in 2020 when employees had to leave. I mean, they were, of course, businesses shut their doors and employees had to end up leaving. A lot of them lost their houses, couldn't pay the mortgage. So it was devastating for them. That was the time that they stopped dead in their tracks to think about, again, self-worth and what did their skills and their professionalism mean within the business, because they're never told the benefit that they bring in the business. And that's where companies need to really start thinking about, show your employees how they benefit the company. Show them how that particular position that they hold, how it adds to you meeting the profitability within the business. Employees need to know. And so this era where we are today is where employees are now stopping and thinking about what's best for their families and what's in their best interest. With the millions of employees that are now leaving this year in 2021 from various businesses, there's a change that you can see that's occurring within some of the businesses. They are now taking the time to show greater appreciation and self-worth. Employers are now taking the time to consider work schedules. And as you can see, some of your employees work better from home. And actually, it's more economical to work from home. It helps with the family savings, of course, and child care, transportation, gas, and even car repairs. And also being at home can actually keep some employees more in tune and more on task, because there are no coworkers there that are keeping them off task. So taking the time though to schedule some employees to come into the office, and then allowing those individuals who may have the need or the desire to work from home, letting them make that choice. A second way to recharge during employee resignations, of course, would be conversations that you can have with employees about their particular jobs. Discover ways to advance, their current positions and how they could maybe even move laterally and participate in training and seminars. This gives you an opportunity to keep the company on track and to continue growing because in the event there is an unexpected type of challenge that occurs in leadership, you're now training employees now to continue to move forward, and these individuals now have a stake in the company and probably won't even consider leaving at this point. But if you keep them traveling forward, they're now moving, progressing, and advancing, and you are creating, again, greater self-worth. As you know, the first level of customers will be your internal customers, employees. And that's why it's most important that encouragement is often given to employees to show respect toward one another, and also for executive levels to also have a respectful communication with the employee level. When you think about the external customer, the more communication that you have with one another when something's happening, or something great happened that particular day, or whatever occurs, you can communicate it among the business, among the employees and executive level. So if somebody else needs to help out with the customer, or if one of your employees becomes ill or has to take some time off, or it leaves the company, it doesn't leave the external customer hanging, because you will already know what it takes to deal with Mrs. Brown, because Cynthia has already communicated to the group or to someone on the executive level what's happening with that particular customer. So engage and retain your internal customers. Employees are the foundation of the business. Yes, employees do drive the success of the business. And our final way to recharge during employee resignation would be to prevent burnout. And you find this coming about when there are few employees that are left on board who are now being stretched across the board to take care of their position, responsibilities, as well as others. And so it's important to hire qualified individuals who can come on board to help to balance the load, so you won't lose those capable individuals who you've already trained and who know the business. Recharge your business with a high self-worth. Thank you, and I look forward to reading your comments and look forward to you joining the community. Thank you so much and happy holidays.